Hey,
Hi.
we've already done the video 5 things to do when visiting Bulgaria. Now, our beautiful Jen is going to introduce some things, some don'ts when visiting Bulgaria.
Okay, so the first one is, and you can testify to this, when you visit Bulgaria and if you go, for example, to a Bulgarian family to have dinner, you would almost 100% be offered some kind of a hard alcohol to drink. My advice is not to drink it very fast because am I right that they're gonna keep topping up the moment you have the last drop in the glass, even if you don't want to?
That's true. So if you want to, you should pay. I think the word is pace yourself.
Yeah,
So
pace yourself.
If you have a glass of raki or wine or something, just take a sip. Maybe one sip every hour, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
And then you'll survive. Yeah.
Unless you've gone there to get drunk, you know.
Yeah. Then flowing.
Next point, don't assume that Bulgarian and Russian languages are the same. So we definitely have our history between the two countries, but don't assume that the languages are the same only because the alphabet is Cyrillic or that we have been part of the Soviet Union, because we haven't. Actually, we do believe that our alphabet was first and then Russian alphabet has emerged from that. So it would be very offensive to think that we're the same.
The Cyrillic alphabet, it originated in Bulgaria, right?
Yeah, well, the first alphabet was the Glagolic, if I'm pronouncing it correct. But Cyril and Methodius, which are our saints that have written our alphabet, that's why it's called Cyrillic, the one that we use now. We believe that parts of it are used to create the Russian alphabet. Now, I'm sure Russian people have other opinions, but I'm just saying, we're not in a bad relationship at all. But I'm just saying, don't assume the two countries are the same only because we use the same alphabet and some of our words seem quite similar.
I've got a point actually. If I can add one.
Yeah, sure.
You shouldn't mix up yes with no and no with yes in terms of, in Bulgaria that means no and this means yes.
That's a good one, yeah.
So I remember, I think I was speaking to your mom, and I'd say a point. We're having a conversation, and I said something, and I can see that she fully agreed with what I said, but she was like this, and she was laughing. She was like, "Yeah, that's true. That's true." No, I don't think she even said anything. She was just laughing, and she went like that. So
basically, she was agreeing.
She was agreeing with me, and she's doing that. So I was very confused, even though I already knew that meant yes. But I think it's only an elder thing, isn't it? Or people who are older who do that. Because I've met many young Bulgarians who would that means no with them.
But having met them here and they maybe reverted to the other way, because I think that's what's happened to me.
Probably then, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, just one to keep in mind. Actually, going back to my point about the Russian language, another derivative point would be, don't get surprised that a lot of people our generation and younger would probably, their second language would be English. So if you want to stop someone and ask for directions, for example, you'd be able to converse with them in English. But people, my mom's generation and my grandmother's generation, they have probably most likely learned Russian in school. So they would be less likely to understand English, but their second language would be Russian. So that's interesting. Another point to remember is don't go to the capital only.
Right.
Visit Bulgaria and go to the seaside. We have beautiful seaside mountains, and because the country is not that big, you can easily travel across and visit different places for, in a few hours if you have a car, or you can use some other kind of transport. It's not like the UK or even more like China or going back to Russia again, where you probably have to take an overnight train to get from one part to the other.
So in other words, if you visit Bulgaria, you should go to Sofia, like to start off with, and then go to Sunny Beach, and then come back to Sofia and then fly back home.
I didn't say anything about Sunny Beach.
You said visit the seasides and things like that.
Yeah, I didn't say Sunny Beach at all.
What's wrong with Sunny Beach?
Anyways, just go, and there is a lot of history and a lot of places that you can visit, not just the capital.
Okay.
Another point is, if you want to impress somebody in Bulgaria, especially I think Bulgarian men, don't forget to brush up a little bit on your Bulgarian football knowledge. As in the UK, football is quite big in Bulgaria, so I think you'll be much appreciated if you know a few of the big names, or I don't know, where we are in the Euro I don't know, just a little bit of football. I don't watch football myself, but we have big players that have played around the world and still play. So yeah, if you want to make a good impression, learn a little bit about them.
Isn't volleyball a big thing in Bulgaria then? Shouldn't we brush up a bit info on
I'm
that?
saying that football is the most watched sport. So if you want to brush up on volleyball, high jump, running and shooting, then go for it. But
No, but what I
I'm
mean
just
is,
telling you.
I mean, well, I'm sure you told me that volleyball was one of the biggest sports in Bulgaria. So I'm just wondering, like, wouldn't you put that ahead of football? No.
I wouldn't put it ahead of football because I
Okay.
think more people watch football.
Okay.
Anything that we've missed out and you have experienced in Bulgaria, or any other dons that you want to add, please add to the section below. Okay. Next point, and whilst we're on stop it.
I'm not doing the.
Ow!
Careful. Do you want to go
Stop
have
interrupting me!
I'm not interrupting you. Go and have a wee. If you wanna wee.
No.
Okay, fine. Stay there and supper.